Help human life, learn, laugh, and thrive. You're gonna laugh so hard it's gonna make you cry. The knowledge we provide will help you learn and thrive. So stay tuned now for a new episode as we turn off the beats and we start the show.
Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Health Human Life podcast. I'm Tyler. Matt's over there. And today we're going to be going over our Christmas, telling a couple stories and answering some questions. So, Matt, how was your Christmas?
Besides useless shit you guys don't care about, we will be talking about how to actually stick to New Year's resolutions. And I'm actually, in particular, talking about weight loss New Year's resolutions, since that's the most common one. I'll give you, like, the basic of the basic, like, easily achievable nutrition and exercise tips, and also, you know, other tips to make sure that you actually stick to it. Christmas was good. How was yours? Did you just say that?
No, my parents know how to do this. They do a good job. They do a tree, they do gifts, they do all that shit, and then they do. We did a big breakfast Christmas morning.
Oh fuck! I'm jealous.
Did you not do that?
No.
What? What did you do?
Didn't do it. I made myself a low carb breakfast wrap.
Wow! What a holiday you had. Did you make yourself a low carb dinner as well?
No, I should have though, because I'm bloated as fuck today.
Yeah. So we do like a ribeye for lunch and stuff. It was actually really good. They did a good job. Yeah, you actually brought your dog. You brought your dog over my house, where he almost took my dog's virginity on Christmas Day.
The first female he's ever met, probably.
Yeah, it is, dude. I think it is.
He was all about it, and he's already fixed too. Can you imagine if your dog had been penetrated live in your living room?
No.
For the first time ever?
No. She didn't want anything to do with that. She fucking
He's
turned
a
around.
good-looking dog, dude. I don't know. If I was a dog, not saying, I would probably accept it.
Yeah, well, she didn't want to accept it. She didn't want to accept it at all. She was about ready to fucking rip his dick off with her teeth. No, but Christmas Eve, I was going to my parents' house, and I went through the drive-thru at Dunkin', and I get to the window, and the guy's like, "Hey, dude in front of you, pay for your coffee." It's like the way he said it, like, he paid for your coffee. I got a gift card with my coffee, but he didn't pay for your gift card. He's like,
what an asshole.
Yeah, but no, but no, he was like looking at me with his arms out, like, "So what do you want to do?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, "Hey, do you want to pay for the car behind you?" He wanted to say that, but he didn't say that. He was more like, "Hey, the car paid for your coffee." Nudge, nudge. I'm obviously gonna pay for the asshole behind me. But what I wanted to talk to you about is how can you be that guy that says, "Well, fuck it, Merry Christmas to me," and just takes the free shit and leaves?
Because there's sociopath assholes out there that don't give a fuck about anybody else. They're like, cool, fuck you, I'm taking it. See ya.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. But it feels good to buy someone else's shit.
I agree. Me either, but many people can easily without any judgment.
Anyways, as we were going to Dunkin' to get these bad boys, that both of our mothers do not support us in our endeavors. That is good. That's a good thing.
My mom this weekend said, quote, "I cannot listen to the podcast." Actually, I don't remember exactly what she said, so this is not a quote. "Because there's too much swearing in it, I just can't do it." Something like that. So I was like, well, it's too bad, Mom. Listen to my new one coming out that doesn't have swears in it, I guess. That's basically just a health one, even though I had more fun doing this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude.
But the other one will be less swears and more simple, short type things. Fitting it, new trick commit. I'm fucking getting it up this week, starting next week. There we go.
Cool. Maybe I can be a special guest on that one.
Well, you know, of course. It isn't going to be very long, though, so it can be short and sweet.
That's good, though.
But it will have good information on it. That's for sure. And I won't be swearing up a storm. It'll be kid-friendly, baby-friendly.
Well, apparently.
Politically correct people-friendly.
Apparently we have listeners. I can't say who. But they listen to it at their school. I don't know if that's appropriate.
Young lads.
Young lads. We have a good fan base. Good following on the teenage years. I hope no one gets caught listening to our podcast and gets like detention for it.
Yeah, I guess we got little kid listeners out there. Hey guys. Hey, how's the shows these days? Bonnie still good?
Thanks for fucking listening.
No, we appreciate you guys listening, obviously.
Yeah, dude.
We're up over, we just got started, a month ago? We're up over, probably, I forget what the exact number is, over 1,000. Which is pretty small in podcast terms, but...
Yeah, but
we've been growing every week, so...
2 months. It'll be 2 months next podcast.
Yep. Haven't promoted shit yet. Working on that this week, too. get the word out there more. So if you guys know people that this information would help or they'd be entertained by it either way, send them right to us. We appreciate it. We do have a free ebook on the website too for those of you who haven't gotten it yet, as well as a free video course, and this will help our New Year's resolutioners a lot. I highly recommend watching this or reading about it before you start your shit so you actually know what you're doing, because this will literally teach you everything you need to know if it's a weight loss goal. If you want to learn about other goals and how to achieve that, listen to like 2 podcasts ago with goal setting and stuff. But yeah, these ebook and video course free on the site. Just go to it, type your email, sends it to you, and it's all there. And it is good. It is good information. It's like complicated scientific, information all kind of made simple. And so I tell you like the right information to lose weight, both exercise and nutrition, and why it works. Like I'm someone who always wants to know the why of things. So if someone just tells me something and they don't tell me why, I'm like not gonna care or listen. But it's all there. And there's all kinds of video course has, doctors, like researchers, like other fitness professionals talking about it. So you'll see. It's free. You have nothing to lose. Go watch it. Healthhumorlife.com. It's right on the homepage. It'll pop up right when you go there, and you'll get an email with the course sent to you. Worth it before you start. Just going to the gym and going on the elliptical or the treadmill for 45 minutes and then quitting after like 3 weeks because you haven't seen any progress. So do it. Do it up.
Yeah, I already got into a discussion with my family about how calories in and calories out isn't correct. Because we got into the...
How do you describe it to them?
Well, I used the egg example that we used in our last podcast and the different hormonal reactions that we're having in the foods, which makes actually a lot of sense.
Yeah.
A lot of things I tell my family is like, especially my mother, because she's on this, like, her on Christmas Day, see, this is my diet. This is what I do. And she's like, now I'm just going to eat constantly for 8 hours. My dad's like, so what you're telling me is you're going to stuff your face for 8 hours? And that's good. And that's good for you.
Did she lose weight though? She looked like she did.
Yeah, she loses weight because she does this. She does this. Well, she's not losing weight because of the 8-hour diet. She's losing weight because she's incorporating shit I'm telling her to incorporate.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about what she's doing. So
she's doing the 8-hour diet.
You can eat all day if you want to, as long as you're not, eating crap.
Well, that's the thing. Like, she found a fridge full of yogurt, and it's okay.
It's working for her apparently. So whatever I don't know what she's doing, so I can't comment on it. But
right.
She's doing something that that will affect her hormones in a positive way at least some point in the day. So
right,
because she wouldn't be losing weight otherwise unless she's just eating barely anything. So
right, but this is what I've been telling him is like, know how your body's gonna react to the food that you're putting in it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, there's multiple ways to go about it, but the core information is there, which is what I'm going to give you today, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I mean, you can eat all day if you want. You can eat every 2 hours. You can eat once a day if you really wanted to. I've done intermittent fasting before. Like I've done the whole eat 2 hours thing. They all can work. It's just basically it depends on what you guys feel more comfortable doing. But basically the core of it, and I can do this off the top of my head because I do it every day of my life. So with my clients, the biggest thing you got to remember is have healthy protein, healthy fat, and basically that's anything because protein and fat is fairly healthy. Obviously the meats like chicken and turkey are a little bit better than red meat for various reasons. I'm not going to get into the details. I'm giving you the basic info right now. It will be in the details in other podcasts. Let me emphasize the most important fucking thing you will need to do to lose weight is cut the fucking sugar down. Period. You need to look at the labels and not just stuff that you know has sugar in it. You need to read the labels on everything you get because there's tons of hidden sugar. And I'm talking about I use sugar and carbs interchangeably. Anything except fibrous carbs. So starch has the same effect as sugar. So basically, if you're looking at a label, you're looking at the total carbohydrates, and then underneath that bold category, you're seeing like fiber and sugar. Basically, you subtract the fiber because the fiber doesn't have an effect on your blood sugar. Hence why vegetables don't have an effect on your blood sugar, and you can pretty much get away with as many of those, the lower sugar ones, as you want. So whatever's left, total carbohydrates minus fiber, is the carbs that will affect your blood sugar and thus affect fat storage. So I tell my clients to stay under, 10 to 15 per serving, basically. That's just a general number to give you an idea of which foods to stay away from and which foods are good when you're trying to lose weight. Stuff like pasta and fruit juices and even making a fruit smoothie type thing is going to be out of this world high in sugar. And the thing, I'm going to write this down as a totally new category. With the whole fruits thing, like this is a thing I get often. Like fruits have healthy nutrients for you, but they also have sugar. And if you're making a fruit smoothie, you're fucking yourself, basically. Because if you look up how much sugar is in a fruit smoothie, especially when you're making, it actually doesn't even have to be a big one. There's shitloads. Like up to 40, 50, sometimes 60, 70 grams of sugar each fruit smoothie. So basically, I had a client that was talking to me about this last week, he was like, oh, I thought I was doing really good, feeling good, and then all of a sudden, he was drinking fruit smoothies every day. All of a sudden, I realized my belt didn't fit me anymore. I was like, and then like he met me shortly after that, and I was like, yeah, the smoothies are gonna put weight on you, bro.
My brother Lucas listened to the last podcast, and he came up to me and he was like, dude, the chocolate milk thing, there's a commercial that it was proven by science that it benefits you.
Yeah, that's just advertising. I mean, if you're lifting weights or something, like you get a little bit of sugar. I don't remember how much sugar is in the chocolate milk. It depends on that. You don't need a lot. It gives you an insulin spike right after lifting weight, and it has protein and stuff. But honestly, there's way better sources than standard milk these days because they just add so much bullshit to it. If you ever hear anything on a TV commercial, chances are it's not right. Because it's all that is marketing and people trying to make money. If people are trying to make money off you, chances are it's like, especially big corporations like that, it's not right. So it's like, I mean, everybody needs to make money. I get that, but it's just, you just got to research and be careful what you listen to. And typically, TV commercials, especially, I don't remember ever seeing one that's legitimate. To be honest with you.
Well, have you heard about the EpiPen? Did you hear about that?
What about it?
What they did is they increased the price of it by 300%.
That's right. Yeah.
What kind of fucking horseshit is that? I was talking to my father about it. He goes, dude, if you invent anything that benefits us, and he actually brought up fucking Star Trek. Because dude, in Star Trek, everyone's working to better themselves. There's no fucking money.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, dude, to raise something 300% to make fucking money off it. They said that when there was a court case about it, they asked the executive how much money they got paid, and it was like an $18 million a year salary.
Wow.
And it's like, dude, really?
And they want more.
And yeah, it's like, you can't fucking... I couldn't even believe that. My dad's like, dude, that shit should be fucking free. If you make something that helps people, it should be fucking free. And that...
You don't give them enough to live on? To live like a comfortable lifestyle or some shit? Like, 18 million's plenty, I think, to live on.
Dude, I just don't... Yeah, for the whole fucking company.
Because I think, yeah, it's just...
I mean, I just don't... That's one person, dude. One person makes that.
Insane. That's insane.
Fucking give me $1 million, I'd live off it. It's I just can't even fucking...
I'm the one who's completely against, like, that kind of stuff. Like, we don't need to make millions of dollars. That's what's corrupted our world. So honestly, my advice to anybody out there is fucking do what you love, help people, make enough money to live a good life. Doesn't mean you need millions and billions of dollars. This is why I've always been against it. There's no... Materials aren't going to get you anywhere in life. Like, you don't need them.
Well, that's exactly why it's like, you know, we're putting this podcast out there for people to try to better their lives, and we're not making a dime off it.
No,
like we're not trying to make money off this.
Ideally, it'd be cool to get
enough
viewers to get ads and make it my career, so I can help people full time. I already do anyway, but
absolutely, but that's not the fucking.
But it's not gonna. I'm not gonna raise it 300%. You know.
Right? Yeah, we're not gonna be like, oh fuck it, we're not making any money. We're not gonna do this anymore. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. That's not the point. The point is, yeah, you know what? We only have fucking 1,000 downloads or whatever. But if out of that 1,000 people, fucking half of those people took our advice seriously and it fucking helped their lives in a positive way, then fucking awesome. We're making a difference.
Yeah, pretty much. That's always been my goal with life. I get paid to make a difference right now. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't make fucking shitloads of money. I make enough to, like, live a comfortable lifestyle, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's about it, I guess, on that one.
Yeah, let's get into the questions.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I still got New Year's stuff, but whatever.
If I remember, there's a question about holidays, and you could kind of tie those in. You know
okay, yeah. Okay, so we got an email for a nice young lady named Martha T. in Lewiston, Maine. How can I enjoy holiday treats without gaining weight?
Well, the short answer is you don't.
It depends. If you're eating treats on, like, one day, I think you'll be good. Just fucking run the next day, you'll be fine. If you're going to eat them the whole season, that could be an issue, and I've had that problem with a lot of my clients right now. It's very tough to avoid that kind of stuff. So, I mean, the other alternative is you make your own treats and you make it using alternative ingredients, like stevia and coconut flour. Basically, those don't have the same effect on your insulin as sugar does, and you can get away with eating more of that and not gaining significant amounts of weight. So you can pretty much make anything. There's recipes online for everything. And you just got to search, low carb, whatever, or coconut flour, stevia, cookies, and there's all kinds of recipes. And just don't burn them like I did this weekend, because I burnt the shit out of the healthy cookies I made, and they were terrible. So I was going to try and do something nice for my family, bring over some good cookies made with good ingredients, and I just fucked them up, so...
They smelled so bad. It did. It just smelled like fucking burnt firewood.
It tastes like burnt firewood, too.
The baby's face when she was eating them. What is this shit? Oh, shit. So, New Year's, dude. She wants to enjoy holiday treats without gaining weight. You said If you have like a day or two of that, it's not that bad. Just get back on the wagon. And then
or use alternative ingredients. So basically, man, I say basically way too much, I say basically and way too much. I apologize, viewers. Trying to break that habit.
Were you saying too? As in you said that? Okay. Well, you were like, I say basically
because I listen to myself and cringed. I'm like, fuck me. Stop saying that shit.
You know what's bullshit is I edited half that out.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and you still say it too much. Even after it's edited.
Hey, you know what? I'm not a professional podcaster, but I will be after we do this long enough. So.
Yeah, right. I hear you.
All right, I'm losing my train of thought here. Okay, New Year's. How to achieve your New Year's weight loss? Hang a photo of your ideal body on the wall. It's not gonna make you gay, right? Tyler has one. That fucking dude on your wall upstairs, muscular and shit.
Yeah. Well, my life of God.
Girls, I mean, go look for a body. Just go look for a body of
water.
If you want to get some
to lose weight,
if you want to get some swimming and to lose weight, that would work. Most important thing is plan your exercise routine. Get a plan. Know what you're doing every week. If you miss a day, make sure you make it up the next day. If you plan your workouts for the morning and you don't do it, make sure you do it in the evening. Basically.
Yep. No, real quick though, that's a really good point because when I would start my workout endeavors, I would go into the gym and I would immediately be overwhelmed because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just to go in there and just be like, fuck, okay, I'm done running, now what? That's why I really recommend getting paying for a training session your first time or just trying to schedule something at some point just to get someone to make you a quick routine and stick to that routine. Yeah. And of course we have ebooks and shit that will be coming out with basic routines on it, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, of course. There's some in the ebook there's some exercise tips on the ebook on the website as well, with ideas and etc. And if you go sign up now too, we will also send you the new ebooks as they come out, which includes exercise routines. But you can also go on YouTube and find some too. But honestly, the biggest thing I do is what Tyler said: hire a trainer for a couple sessions and get some exercises under your belt, or just that goes with anything. Take the time to learn your craft. But no matter what you do, you can do any kind of exercise. Doesn't really matter. Do something you enjoy. Swim, lift, whatever. Just get your heart rate up for minimal 20 minutes a day. Minimal 3 days a week. But if you do the minimal, you can expect minimal slow results. So I would suggest doing more than that.
Right.
But I mean, you can swim, you can run, you can do body weight exercises in place. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you do it. And you have to make this is another big thing. You have to make this your priority. This has to be your first thing on your mind when you wake up and the last thing when you go to bed, or else it's not going to happen. When you're losing weight, it's a lot harder than when you're maintaining weight. You can make it less of a priority when you're maintaining because it becomes second nature after you're used to doing it. But when you're losing weight, it's got to come before, going to watch TV at night. It's got to come before, obviously work is number one priority. It's got to come before you go sit down and play games or some shit. It's just got to come, it's got to be number one in your mind. When I was losing my weight, that was my goal. That was what was on my mind all the time. It has to be your number one priority or close to it, aside from your other priorities like kids and work and stuff like that. So getting back to nutrition, basically, make sure you read the labels. Exactly how I described earlier, you got to lower the sugar. Sugar spikes your insulin, causes fat storage when your muscle and liver stores are full, period. Biochemistry 101. There's no argument there. Go look that up. Fat does not negatively affect you like that. You still can't have too much of it because you can't give your body too much energy that it won't want to shed the weight that it has. You know what I mean? You still have to be in an energy deficit. But if you're constantly bombarding yourself with sugar and starch and all that stuff, you're also not going to lose weight because you're giving your body that quick source of energy it needs, that it doesn't need to take energy from fat stores. And just basically plan foods, plan exercise. If you're going to be on the go, plan foods you have on the go. That's when people fail the easiest, is when you're on the go and you don't have anything to eat and you just go eat shit. Stuff like that. Plan your meals at dinner. It's all about planning and honestly getting the right mentality. Don't be negative about it. Don't say, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. It sucks, the fucking cock and hell. You're going to be like, no, I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm doing it for myself. And after you get to a weight maintenance period where you're happy with your weight, you don't have to work as hard. You still have to watch what you eat, but you don't have to, go crazy, do insanity every fucking other day and shit. It's not that hard when you're maintaining it if you keep your diet good. I keep my diet very low in sugar and starch, and I could not work out for a month or two, or barely work out for a month or two, and I wouldn't really change weight. I could do just enough to maintain what I have, and honestly, guys, it's easy once you're maintaining, so.
Don't wait for the fucking calendar to change.
Yeah, and don't wait for Monday either.
Or anything, dude. I mean, people are like,
A lot of people
first
wait
of the
for
year.
Mondays, though.
First
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be about that. It's like, you can start today. You don't have to start the first of the year. I'm on vacation this week. I'm getting back into the swing of things this week because I've been, not as much as I'd like to lately as far as workouts go. But that will change this week. It's changed today because I'm going to run shortly after this. After I clean the entire home gym we have because it's completely dirty as shit. Because it's in our basement. We just set it up and I haven't cleaned it yet. So do push-ups on the floor and you just get a fucking mess of dirt all over you.
I did that. Like, I wet my face. Kobe's looking at me all weird. I got, like, battle marks. Face paint and shit from the fucking dirt on the floor.
So, I mean, that's all I can think of right now as far as the basics go. There'll be tons more information related to that on the Fit Nutrit Commit podcast coming out. Very short podcast, information-based. You can search for that on iTunes next week. We'll also, or go to healthhumanlife.com, get a link to it next week. And it'll just be kind of short, information-based topics that will be specifically, I don't know, I lost my train of thought. What else we got to talk about?
You're just going to leave it like that?
Yeah.
You're talking about the ebooks and shit.
Stay tuned next week and I'll finish that thought. The other question we got, which I kind of just answered, was from a guy named Marty A. I'm not going to say his last name. I always struggle with sticking to my New Year's resolution. How can I keep myself on track? I like the podcast, guys. Keep it up. Thanks, bro. I pretty much just answered that. You just got to plan. You got to get in the right mindset. You got to be positive about yourself. Write down your goals is the only other thing I didn't mention. If you want more details on that, listen to our goal podcast.
Definitely.
2 podcasts ago. That's really it. Do you have any questions written down, Tyler, from that you looked at?
There was the swearing one. I got an email asking why I swear so much, and then I got home and I got lectured by my mother on how much I swear on the podcast, and then apparently Matt got lectured by his mother on why we
were talking
swear.
about that earlier, too.
Right. Like, I mean, we swear solely for entertainment purposes. I mean, we swear because we're passionate about what we talk about, and I mean, if you're going to listen to the podcast and just listen to how much we swear, we're talking about so much information and giving you guys so much positive feedback and on how to lose weight and how to just pretty much better yourself. I would rather you take in all the positive shit that we're giving you than say, geez, did you listen to that podcast last week? Tyler said fuck 46 times.
The reason I like to keep it open-ended, it's like, the reason I don't want us to censor ourselves is because I don't want to be politically correct like everybody else tries to be. I just want us to say what's on our mind in the style we normally say it. And we swear a lot, so that's our style.
We swear like we're fucking passionate.
Let's delve into swears here. Is it really that big of a deal?
Not really.
What does fuck mean?
Dude, no, real quick, fuck is the only word that can be used as everything. It's a fucking noun. You can go to Fuckville. Okay. You can fuck someone. It's great. And it also can be. It can be an adjective and a verb, dude. You can go fuck. You can go to Fuckville to fuck someone and have a fucking awesome time.
How would I get to this?
Look at that! Did you see that?
How would I get to this Fuckville? I want vacation.
But no, I mean, it's like the best. It's like the best word. Comedians talk about it. It's the best word. I want to know how many people tried to leave us reviews and can't get by the fucking review god.
Yeah, I was like, we really want iTunes reviews, but we can't even figure out how the fuck to do it ourselves. What the fuck? It's like, why is it so complicated, iTunes? What the fuck?
We got one review from someone. Phenomenal. I don't even know how you made it through the process, but we're excited that you did.
Yeah, thanks to, shit, I wish I had his name in front of me right now. Thank you to Sal, or whatever his fucking name was, for that awesome review.
We can't.
Guys, if you can fucking figure this shit out, please send me an email with instructions. And actually leave us a review too, because that'd be cool. You know what? If you leave us a review, you somehow figure out this fucking insane process of leaving us a review. You can say whatever the fuck you want on air. Like, we'll bring you right on, thank the shit out of you. Say whatever you want on air. In fact, we'll come over your house, clean it or some shit. Like, just let us know.
Oh my god, so ridiculous.
Visit us on healthhumanlife.com. Go get that ebook. Go get the video course. It's free. You might as well just do it for your New Year's resolution. It'll be totally worth it. And you'll see it once you actually start watching it. Fit Nutrit Commit podcast coming out next week. I'll let you guys know on this one next week as well. We're going to have some more ebooks coming out. We appreciate any help you guys can give us in spreading the word about this. We have a lot of fun doing it. We want to help as many people as we can. Anything else, Tyler?
No, man, that's pretty much it. We want to help people. That's why we're doing it.
Cool. We got some guests coming up. We're going to talk about the opiate problem soon with a guy that works in the drug field, expert on that. Hopefully we'll be able to help some people with that. There's a lot of people that struggle with it. And we're going to have our buddy who's going to give us a glimpse into the male porn star industry, actually just porn industry in general, which will be really interesting.
Oh my God.
He's a hilarious guy. So
He
he'll
is.
be entertaining
He's a great
to have on.
guy.
So we're going to
He's
try
a
to get
great
him on
guy.
soon. He's having a rough time as of late, but we'll get him on. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, have a good New Year's, and have a good 3 months of winter, because that's all that's coming up. But you'll be able to tune into us right here, and that'll be the highlight of your winter every week. Every Tuesday morning, join us. That's it. Give us a review. Find a rocket scientist. You'll need one.
Yeah. With that being said, I'm Tyler.
I'm Matt.
See you next time.
If you enjoyed this podcast or any of our other podcasts, do us a favor and leave us a positive 5-star review on iTunes. Helps us move up the charts and help and entertain more people. See you next time, guys.